Hi, my name is Chuck Palahniuk, and I'm the author of Fight Club, and of Choke, and of Lullaby, which, with your help, will be made into a feature film soon.
Wait. Let me back up to the beginning. In 1999, a movie based off of Chuck Palahniuk's novel Fight Club was directed by David Fincher.
Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club.
But Chuck's rise to cult writer status was complicated by the tragic murder of his father on May 29, 1999, when Dale Shackelford shot Fred Palahniuk and Donna Fontaine and then burned their bodies. During the trial, the court asked Chuck to take part in deciding Shackelford's fate, and the idea for Lullaby's culling song was created. The ancient song and the story that retains its power to kill people, which eventually gets picked up as public domain and is published in cheap children's books. Ultimately, in spring of 2001, Fred Palahniuk's killer was sentenced to death.
And Lullaby is the book about dealing with whether or not I advocated the death penalty after the man was convicted of killing my father. So Lullaby is about this kind of supernatural form of ancient power. And so all of these people, these 4 people, 5 people, kind of jockey amongst themselves, become kind of crazy about who can attain the most forms of these powers possible.
I'm Andy Mingo. I'm the director of what's sure to be an extraordinary film. Lullaby is such an important story to Chuck that he and I actually co-wrote the screenplay. And this is Chuck's first screenwriting endeavor to date.
For one thing, I wrote the screenplay after having written the script for the Fight Club 2 comic. I had to think much more visually with the comic, and that helped a lot in writing the screenplay.
My collaboration and friendship with Chuck goes back even farther. I'm currently directing the trailers for Fight Club 2, Chuck's graphic novel, which is coming out from Dark Horse Comics in June, and I worked with Chuck on an adaptation of his short story, Romance.
The trouble with trying to adapt any of my work is that it's seemingly impossible to make it into film because so much relies on misdirection. That Andy did a great job of keeping that secret until it was no longer a secret. And that is a tough job to do in film.
Hi, I'm Josh Leake. I'm the producer of Lullaby. A lot of people ask me, why are we bringing this project to Kickstarter? And the really amazing thing about Kickstarter is it allows artists and creators to make something their own.
And for us, it's really important that we maintain creative control of this project to make sure that it's the film that Chuck fans want to see. Chuck's fans have been a force in driving ideas of what things should be, and sometimes people haven't listened.
So we're going beyond most Kickstarter projects, and we're bringing our supporters on set, not only virtually, but also as featured extras.
We're going to also offer up some great opportunities for you to make production decisions and collect a whole bunch of one-of-a-kind props from the film. We're going to have some original signed artwork, leather-bound issues of Chuck's novels, and also original screenplays with Chuck's annotations that can be signed over to you.
This project won't be made without your support and the support of your friends. So please do us a favor and share this Kickstarter project now.
For years, in New York especially, my books and Salman Rushdie's books were always available behind the counter because people would take Salman's books and shove them in the toilet at Barnes & Noble, and they would just plain steal my books. So, that money that you stole from me and Doubleday, give that money to Andy's project, and all will be forgiven.
With your help, we can make Chuck Palahniuk's novel, Lullaby, into a feature-length film.